Right, here we are. Time to build Swarm. And this is what we're going to build, yeah? 6 nodes. 3 manager nodes up here where we'll install our Swarm managers as well as our discovery service stuff, yeah? And then 3 just regular nodes down here. The nodes that will eventually install our application containers and the likes on. So I suppose you could say that these 3 nodes at the bottom are the cluster, so our Docker engine daemons that will host our application containers, and then these 3 up here are the management side, the stuff that makes the cluster tick. Oh, yeah, and I've got a note here to say I've got name resolution set up, so all of these machines here can talk to each other using the names we see on the screen. So, here's the action plan. Let's imagine it's time to build our cluster, and this is the plan that we've had approved with management. First up, we'll create that discovery service backend. And like we know, thanks to libkv, Swarm supports a few. Consul, etcd and Zookeeper, these are the production-worthy choices. And you know what, seeing as Consul comes first in the alphabet, I'm going to go with that. And of course, we're going to see what we can do to make it highly available. Now, because configuring Consul is obviously, well, Consul specific, I'm going to try and rattle through that. This is a Swarm course after all. But yeah, the plan is this. We'll install 3 Consul containers and we'll configure them for HA. Once we've got discovery in place, we'll switch tack and we'll build the Swarm managers. Again, we'll build 3 and we'll make them HA. So what this step will involve is starting 3 Swarm manage processes. And what we'll do is, we'll make them containers and put them on the same 3 VMs or hosts as the discovery service containers. We'll probably spin up our first manager on manager 1, so our first Swarm manager on manager 1, which means it'll be the primary manager. Then the other 2, they'll come up as secondaries. And at this point, we'll have all of the cluster management structures in place. So the cluster's already in waiting, but it's empty. So our final step will be to join the 3 remaining nodes to the cluster. So that's our build plan, and we'll step through it in that exact order.